here's a pattern that I play way too much, probably. It works really well over a dominant 7 chord. It's basically a diminished pattern. A diminished arpeggio, of course, is something that is very easy to play within an octave. And let's start here on this E 2nd fret on the 4th string. We'll think of this as being something we play over a C7 chord. C7, C9. Yeah, this is a good starting point. When you play the C7 chord, that note is under your first finger anyway. So you can play that arpeggio very easily and move that upper note down a half step, and you're back on the C. That's the root of the chord. Now the chord itself is C7, C, E, G, B flat. We're actually playing E, G, B flat, and that's a D flat on top, a flat 9. That note resolves really nicely back down to the root of the chord, but you can continue the pattern. So you could go on up the fretboard, and you're basically playing the same thing in 2 octaves. Now, I'm not good at playing that arpeggio. I've never practiced it probably since 1984. There's the proof that I'm not good at playing it. Frequently, I'll play the arpeggio itself, and then I'll come down chromatically from that note. So I will play down chromatically from the 4th finger to the 1st finger, and then I come back down to the 2nd note of the arpeggio. And then I do the same thing on the next pair of strings. And the same thing on the next pair of strings. So over my C7 chord, I have this sound. I think I missed a note there. One of the things that I also like about it being a diminished pattern is it's real easy to scoot down 3 frets and play the same thing on whatever string you happen to be on. And here's how that works. If I play from here, so I go up the arpeggio this way with the chromatic descent. Then I go up the arpeggio again, and I'm just playing the last 2 notes of the arpeggio and moving those down by half step. Missed a note there too. So, you can move down 3 frets, and then from the 1st finger, you're in position to play the arpeggio shape again. You just kind of have to be aware of where you are on the neck and where your exit is if you're going to get out of the diminished pattern back into something that's maybe more diatonic, if you're sort of using that as a substitute scale or pattern. And it works really well. Here's some examples of me doing this in just a blues, and I kind of reserve this pattern for the C7 chord. There's some clips of me. Some of it's not a complete blues, but you'll just see how I'm using it over those chords in a G blues.